One, two, three.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you are new. I'm Kendall. I know I haven't been here in a while, but I'm gonna be back. But today's video, as you can tell by the title, is literally the biggest book haul ever. This is like the past couple of months. I've had a serious spending problem. I don't know what a book buying ban is. I was supposed to be on one. Obviously, that did not last. I'm looking at 4 stacks of books right now. An unopened Amazon package and an unopened book outlet package. So we're gonna start off with what isn't in the package first. And there is no specific order. I'm just gonna go through the piles. I don't remember when I got these books, how I got these books, nothing. Fat stacks of books here. I'll let you know if I've read them, if I did read them, what I rated them. If I know about the books, I'll talk about it a little bit. I'm not going to read the synopsis. I'm going to be straight up. If I don't know what the book is about, but I just bought it because I saw it on TikTok or Instagram or something, then I will be straight up about that too. The first book I am staring at right here is The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. So this is the same author as The Silent Patient. I loved that book, loved this book. I think I gave this book 4.5 out of 5 stars, and then I gave The Silent Patient 5 stars. This is kind of like a thriller mystery. It's kind of like there's a secret society on this campus, and girls in that society start going missing, start turning up dead, and they're trying to figure out who did it. So it follows Mariana, who is also a psychotherapist, or I think she might just be like we'll call her a psychotherapist. Mariana is fully convinced that it is this professor. Whether he did the crimes or not is something you'll have to read about. 4.5 on this one. Next, I got Horror Hotel by Victoria Fulton and Faith McLaren. Gave this book 4 out of 5 stars. This is kind of like TFIL ghost hunting in a book. Very, very good. It's like you're reading the script to like a YouTube or a TV show. Highly recommend. Like I said, 4 out of 5. This book is, some of it was real, by Nan Fisher. I don't know a single thing about this book. Listen, my Barnes & Nobles was closing down to be remodeled, so all of their books at one point were like 60 to 80% off, so I just picked it up. Something about a psychic medium. I don't know. It's a really pretty cover though. I have not read it yet though. Next. Got Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. Obviously, I read this. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars. Loved it. I shouldn't even have to tell you about it. Just know to get it. Good Girl Complex by Elle Kennedy. Have not read this. I think my sister said she read it and she didn't like it that much, but she's not much of a romance person. But really pretty cover nonetheless. Love Elle Kennedy's writing. It's called Chef's Kiss by TJ Alexander. I'm pretty sure it's like enemies to lovers in the baking kitchen aspect, and I love the holiday swap. That's what got me into kitchen romances, like baking, all that stuff. So I picked this up. It is so it's a queer rom-com, but I have not picked it up yet. I think I will pick it up this winter. I'm pretty sure I just picked it up at Target because I read the back, loved it, and it was like a $6 book or something. So I'm gonna have to just look at the messy floor. I'm sorry. Don't yell at me. The one I shouldn't really have to explain myself too much over. That is Every Summer After by Carly Fortune. Love and Other Words, The Summer I Turned Pretty, all of that kind of meshed into one book. So that one. Next we have The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. 5-star read. I read this while I was on vacation in Florida. Perfect book. Read this on the airplane. Finished it by the time I came back in one weekend. I still need to pick up Terms and Conditions. I've seen on Amazon that the last book is getting ready to come out, that you can pre-order it, so I definitely need to get it. I loved Rowan and Zara's story. 3 brothers that run Dreamland. Dreamland is basically like Disney, and each brother received a letter from their grandfather before he passed of what they have to do before they get their part of Dreamland. So where Zara comes into the picture is Zara submits a plan for one of the parks in Dreamland, but it was very angry. She was basically insulting the creators, and Rowan actually gets his hands on it and invites Zara to become a Dreamland creator, which is Zara's dream, and they end up having to work together a lot, and of course it's workplace romance too. So there you go. This beats the hating game workplace romance. So loved it. If you love hot billionaire men running something like Disneyland, then just pick it up. I picked up Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. No other point to this other than the fact that I've never read the Harry Potter books and I wanted to read them. I still haven't finished it. I'll probably finish it this month because I really don't think I would pick these up in the winter time. I have watched all the books. I have watched all the movies, but I haven't read all the books, so I feel like I needed to read all the books for the nostalgia. Next, in this pile, we have The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I have started reading this, more listening to it, because I'm gonna be honest, there's a lot of point of views going on in here, and it's very confusing. So I really went on a thriller kick because I got tired of romances. Are in the Dark Olympus series, so Electric Idol and Wicked Beauty. I thought it was just a trilogy. There's a 4th book coming out, or might already be out, but I only just started reading Electric Idol and I put it back down just because I wasn't in the mood for romance. I have not read Wicked Beauty yet, but I love Neon Gods. So another one I picked up on a whim. This is such a heavy paperback too. Like, is As Old as Time, A Twisted Tale by Liz Braswell. She has, I think this is like a 12 book series or something. It's basically, I never finished this book either. I got like maybe 40% of the way through, but this one in specific is a retelling of Beauty and the Beast, and on top, what if Belle's mother cursed the beast? But my only problem with this one is that in the movies, you've never met Belle's mother. She was just kind of gone or dead or what have you. So it's not really like putting a whole new twist on it, that Belle's mother is this enchantress and put a spell on the beast. Like, it's not all that baffling. But then we have Wretched by Emily McIntyre. This is in, I don't know the name of this series. Dark romance retellings of kind of all the wicked villains in Disney tales. So this one's supposed to be about the Wicked Witch of the West. I don't get it. I stopped reading it literally probably more than halfway through. I'm sure I'll pick it up again when I'm in the mood for it. But next is Archer's Voice by Mia Sheridan. Obviously this doesn't need any explanation. I'm not going to go into it. Have I read it yet? No. I'm saving it for the winter time for my winter TBR. Then we have The Godparent Trap by Rachel Van Dyken. I think I got this also at my Barnes & Noble during the sale, but I also saw it kind of circling around at the same time. Parents, these kids pass away, so the godparents take them in, but the 2 godparents hate each other, but they're forced to live together for the sake of the kids, and then they end up falling in love. I've heard mixed reviews about it, but nonetheless, I'm still really excited to pick it up, and it's a really cute cover. And last in that pile, we have Stolen by Lucy Christopher. I saw this going around when I first got into books. Again, picked this up because it was like $2 at my Barnes & Noble during the sale. 3rd pile. We have Book Lovers by Emily Henry. Have I picked it up yet? No. I haven't even picked up People Leaving on Vacation yet. I don't know. I haven't heard great things about either, so I'm just discouraged to pick it up. Coho. So we have Regretting You by Colleen Hoover. Heartbones. Oh, I found page tabs. Heartbones. I also got a little bit into this one, but never really picked it back up to finish reading. There's nothing wrong with it, I just never really picked it back up. I also have Confessed by Colleen Hoover, but my sister has that. I have not read that one either. I'm so excited to read, and I'm surprised I haven't picked it up yet, but it's because it's so fat. It's Faking with Benefits by Lily Gold. This is reverse heroine trope. I'm really excited to get into that. I've heard Larry Reed's preach about this. I'm very excited to pick it up, and if I like this, I want to pick up other Lily Gold books, because I'm pretty sure they're all reverse heroine. We have The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa. Don't know much about this. Sure, it's like an enemy sliver rom-com. Not enemy slivers, but some kind of like rom-com situation. Saw it over TikTok for a little bit. Might be the best third wheel. Don't know who I heard talk about this. It might be Alexa Ray. I heard someone talk about it. Seen it at Barnes & Noble on sale, so I was like, why not pick it up? Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. Obviously, I love Christina Lauren's writing, so I just saw this, picked it up. Honestly, I don't like knowing much about books when I go into it. Give me like an aesthetics video, give me like the tropes that are in it, and I'll buy it. I swear. I don't like knowing a lot about books. It makes me more surprised when I read it. Pack of the Moon by Kristen Higgins. I'm not ready for heartbreak yet, and that's all I can say about this book. Excuse me. For some reason, I associate sadness with winter. Finally, in this pile, we're making progress. It is today, tonight, tomorrow. Again, haven't picked this up. I picked this up during the Barnes & Noble sale, so. Then the last big pile before we get into the packages. Have the Kiss Curse by Erin Sterling. I'm about a quarter of the way through this. I do plan on finishing it. Pick this up because I loved the XX. I am really enjoying this one so far. Obviously, you'll see my review of it probably by my November wrap-up. Or Starts With Us by Colleen Hoover. Just finished this last night. Gave it 4 out of 5, 4.5 out of 5 stars. Really good epilogue novel. I will say, I said it in my blog, I'll say it again, if you didn't like It Ends With Us, or you didn't really fall in love with Atlas and Lily's story, I wouldn't worry about picking this up. It's We Were Liars by E. Lockhart. Heard mixed reviews. It was, I think I literally paid $4 for this at Target, because it was buy one get one as well as 20% off. Family drama. That's all I know, so I picked it up. He Was Gone by Lisa Jewell. Another thriller. Another one that I paid like $5 for at Target. Ellie goes missing, and her mother, years later, meets this guy, starts to really like this guy, meets this guy's daughters, and for some reason she's connected to this one daughter that looks exactly like her daughter that went missing years ago. And that's kind of how it kicks off. Haven't read it yet. Super excited. Two Can Keep a Secret by Karen M. McManus. I have not read any Karen M. McManus yet, but I own every single one of her books. But all of her books are hardback except for this one. I literally paid $2 for this one. But I think this one just came out because a lot of people have started reading this and reviewing it this fall. Kind of gives me Pretty Little Liars vibes. I have not read the back, but it's a nice short thriller. Pride and Premeditation by Teresa Price. This is basically Pride and Prejudice, but with murder. Next is a series. I got the first book in I got Kingdom of the Wicked, which was the first book. Very fall vibes. And also fantasy means winter to me, so this gives me a nice window to get into this. I think it's a YA fantasy series, so I'm very excited, but I think it's also enemies to lovers. Like, the girl sets out to kill the guy, but then they end up falling in love. That's the kind of enemies to lovers I want. Final Girl Support Group by Grady Hendrix. Read this yet, seen it everywhere. Very short. I'm ready to read it. If you have some holiday romances, we have Meet Me Under the Mistletoe by Jenny Bayless. This is the author of 12 Days of Christmas. I have that book from last year, but I never got around to reading it because it came in after Christmas time, like middle of January, when I didn't even want to read it anymore. For some reason, it was on back order for like a month and a half, so I never got around to reading that, but I'm going to read that one this Christmas along with this one. I'm very excited to read this. All I Want for Christmas by Maggie Knox. This is her new Christmas release. Like I said, she's the author of Holiday Swap, which I fell in love with last winter. Gave it like, I think, a 4.5 out of 5 stars. This one is about country singers on a reality show like The Voice or American Idol or something along those lines, and they have amazing stage presence together, so their PR teams are kind of like, hey, wouldn't it be really good if we make up this fake thing that they're dating? So they're fake dating, even though in reality they hate each other, but for some reason they end up falling in love. It sounds like it's gonna be a really good book. First, I have my Amazon. So first is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes in a paperback. Now let me tell you, I have The Inheritance Game in a hardback. I hate hardbacks. As you can tell, not a single one of these books is a hardback. Hate them. If I get a hardback book, I will not read that book, no matter how much I want to read it, because it's so uncomfortable. I'm going to probably sell this and go through some of my other books and sell them on Pango Books. I'm like a quarter-ish of the way through. But nothing in me wanted to finish reading this, even though I like the story. So I ordered the paperback, so it's literally $8 on Amazon. So with this, the other day at Target, I also picked up The Hawthorne Legacy. Then the other book I got in that package is Unravel Me by Tahereh Mafi. I haven't read Shatter Me yet. I plan on reading the novella on my phone or just listening to it because it's available on Audible and Kindle Unlimited. So I just picked up the second book in the Shatter Me series, which is Unravel Me. this thing. Here's what we're looking at. Book I'm pulling out is For Your Own Good by Samantha Downing. There's dust on this, that's fun. I don't know much of this. I'm pretty sure it's another teacher may have done it kind of thriller. What's this one? Donut Fall in Love by Jackie Lan. You had me at donuts and love. Okay, I told you I have something with baking and cooking and love. I have Dance of Thieves by Mary E. Pearson. I heard Haley Pham literally raving about this book, so I wanted to pick it up. They had Vow of Thieves on Book Outlet as well, and I would have just picked up both because it's a duology, but they only have the hardback, and we're not doing the paperback hardback thing. This is thick. I want to get into fantasy because I know when I was younger I really loved like dystopian, fantasy, utopian kind of worlds. So I want to get back into them. Sorry, I thought they gave me a hardback of one of the books I ordered. Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. Very popular thriller. A thriller, obviously, so I picked it up. I have Reckless Girls by Rachel Hawkins. She's a little damaged, but this book is so tall. And the font is huge. This is The Girl on the Train. Look at how big this book is. This looks like it's meant to be a hardback, but they just printed it in paper form. Holiday Romance, it's 7 Days of Us by Francesca Hornick. I'm pretty sure family is like stuck, they have to quarantine, secrets come out. Sign me up. Family drama. It's in for second chances. I didn't realize Jennifer Bayliss wrote this too. I looked over at my favorite card because I was like, is this the same book that I have? But no, I have it, The 12 Days of Christmas, the season of second chances. So now we have 3 Jennifer Bayliss books to write, and this will determine if we love her writing. I think I'll have The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie by Rachel Linden. Again, baking romance. This is a romance, believe it or not. Baking romance, falling in love, love it. 8 Perfect Hours by Leah Louise. This is another one that I think I was planning on picking up last winter, but I didn't. Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. I feel like this is a popular book. A happy book by Alright, last book in here. Oh, this is such a tiny little book. And that is All I Want for Christmas by Wendy Logia. This gives me everything of Hallmark vibes, so I'm very excited. And now I'm gonna have to put all of this away. It's bad. It's bad. So that is it for today's video. I can't even hold up all these books for you guys because it's that bad. Be sure to stay tuned for my weekly reading vlog that I'm filming this week. I'm going to be filming the rest of my physical TBR, which obviously is going to be a lot. That is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below what videos you guys want to see next, what books that I just hauled that you're very excited for me to read and review. Click the subscribe button while you're down there. Click on some of my other book videos that I made way back then. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!